Rembrandt used a printmaking technique called etching, which is a lot easier than the most common technique, engraving. With etching, basically anyone who can draw can make a print. And how this happens is as follows. You take a copper plate, you then coat it with a very thin layer of wax, and the artist can then make a very freely drawn composition sketch into that wax layer. He places the copper plate with the wax layer in an acid bath, and the acid is only going to bite the copper plate there where the lines have been exposed, there where the lines have been scratched out from the wax layer. Afterwards, you remove the copper plate from the acid bath, remove the wax layer, and you'll notice that the acid has done all the hard work for you and has bitten the lines into the surface of the copper plate. You can then ink the copper plate and print the copper plate by pulling it through a rolling press and make multiple impressions of the plate. So while Rembrandt is already quite good at drawing, he hadn't really had a grip yet on the technical aspects of the etching techniques. So when you go around the exhibition, and especially in the first room, you'll see that there's a lot of odd-looking prints in that room. There are inks with unsightly stains on them, prints with scratches on them. There are prints where Rembrandt has just overdone his hatching, but Rembrandt didn't mind because we have impressions surviving from those prints, so we know that he must have sold them to collectors. We also know that Rembrandt overcame these failed plates by reusing them, by recycling them. And we have a lot of examples in the exhibition where you can see how Rembrandt cut up the failed copper plates, the ones that he wasn't entirely happy with, and he then cuts them up in smaller fragments, makes new etchings on top of those smaller fragments, and so de facto creates new creations from a failed product, which is extremely innovative and experimental, and it really shows Rembrandt's working process.